So we're at the end of quarter two, just peeping into quarter three. Interesting to look at what the market's like right now for high value homes, because there's been so much change over the last few months.
So despite what you might hear in the press and the media, we're still optimistic about what Q3 and Q4 is going to bring. I think it's a case of don't believe everything you see in the press.
Yeah, I think we're in a bit of a bubble here in Chester, aren't we? Just because something hits the national press doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to impact here, although it has been a very volatile 2.5 years.
When we look back 2.5 years, what we're going to look back on. So we thought Brexit was wild, 2020,
yep. Until we had
pandemic.
Yeah, lockdown.
Didn't see that one come in. Lockdown. Now we've of course got Conservative race for leadership.
Yeah, October.
So it's been a crazy 2.5 years, and the market's been incredibly volatile, but strong, incredibly strong. And we think it's going to continue, again, despite what the press say.
So we're still seeing a really strong market at the upper end, but slightly fewer buyers.
In the last few weeks, we've sold a number of houses over £1 million. And if I look at our VIP buyers, which I was doing the other day, the number of people, high net worth people who've registered. I've never seen so many people with 2 million, 3 million, 5 million.
I know.
We sold a very expensive home recently for over £2 million. I think we could have sold that 4 or 5 times over, and our challenge is finding more £2 million homes around Chester to sell. So the market's still volatile. There's a mix of good and bad news. Hopefully the leadership race will conclude sooner rather than later. It'd be great to think the war in Ukraine would as well. GDP figures in May were better than expected, but we've still got raging inflation.
But of course we know that the upper end of the market is very protected from some of those elements. So we're feeling really positive about quarter three and indeed quarter four. So if you have any questions about the current property market, or in fact have any questions about property or want to join our VIP Buyers Club, please do reach out to John or I. Would be delighted to help.